think pass an entrance exam in life, that would be more inspiring. One budding entrepreneur, I am Bangalore. I'm coming to parents and their own anthropologists to learn something from you, to share with you what I have learned in a lot of feminist entrepreneurs in the last years that I've been doing business. To be there and have fun, I want to see that. And get this great story that they want to have. So, your day and the world's at your campus, I think pass an entrance exam in life, that would be more inspiring.
morning to one and all. Welcome to Trendin.com Eximus 2014, the Entrepreneurship Summit of IIM Bangalore. It is indeed our pleasure to see our esteemed professors, students, and entrepreneurs from diverse startups gathered here for the keynote session. The theme for Eximus this year is The Road Less Traveled, that focuses on entrepreneurship in various unconventional fields such as performing arts, sports, politics, media, and social work. In an era where social media can trigger revolutions, topple governments, and change the entire outlook of a nation, the perennial debate between the pen and the sword has been resolved. Media and advertising are today's strongest weapons. And having said that, ladies and gentlemen, we are extremely honored to have the creative genius behind a 30-second ad that touches the hearts of a billion individuals, Mr. Piyush Pandey, the Executive Chairman and Creative Director for Ogilvy and Mather, India and South Asia, as the keynote speaker. I request Eximus Publicity Head, Dayanand, to please present a bouquet to Piyush, sir.
Piyush sir took the road less traveled when he decided to join the advertising industry in the era of 1980s, a time when the word advertising in India was literally unheard of. Piyush sir has been named as the most influential man in Indian advertising for 8 consecutive years by the Economic Times. He's associated with creating legendary ad campaigns for companies such as Cadbury and Vodafone, along with memorable ones for Incredible India and Pulse Polio. The list could go on and on, just like the list of awards that he has received over his highly successful 32-year career in advertising. Piyush sir has won over 600 national and international awards to date. He was voted Asia's Creative Person of the Year at the Media Asia Awards in 2002. He is the only Indian to have won a double gold at Cannes and a triple grand prize in London International Awards. In 2003, O&M India won a record 10 Lions at Cannes under his leadership, which was more than the collective medals won by the rest of the Indian advertising fraternity. In 2002, he won India's first ever silver pencil at the One Show Awards. Today's keynote session has been a much-awaited occasion for all of us. And so, without much further ado, I would like to hand over the stage to Piyush sir. तो अब की बार
कुछ खास हो जाए.
Well, thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. It's nice to be talking to the future of entrepreneurship in India. 400 or more of those. I think the future belongs to you. And it's not so nice to hear he won this thing in 2002. That was bloody 12 years back. We got to get on with life. We're going to have fun today. I'm not going to give you much gyan, because you've got a full library out here in the world to read up. I didn't read up very much myself, so I have not much gyan to give you. Last night, 2 of your colleagues were very kind enough to come and pick me up at the airport. And on our way here, one of them asked me, so how did you decide on advertising? And I gave the normal answer, which I say, it was luck by chance. I had no clue. And if you follow the path, you'll actually say, we have never seen this kind of career planning in our life. So don't look at me as a role model in that kind of thing. However, later last evening, I was thinking about it. And I said, that's too simplistic an answer to give somebody who's trying to learn something from your career. And I thought about it. And I said, maybe when I was in school, I didn't know what I was going to do. But the flip side is, I actually knew what I didn't want to do. And if you look back at it, it kind of fits into my way of life. My parents wanted to me, and if you go back to the 60s and early 70s, every parent wanted their children to be medical doctors, engineers, or if they were lucky, bureaucrats.
Now, so that's the plan that my parents had for me. And I could not be an entrepreneur for sure because my father had once opened a shop and lost all his money in it. So I didn't have it in my blood at all. And so they said, okay, doctor. I went for my first biology class and saw a bloody frog being dissected. I said, that's not me. That's the only time I behaved like a Brahmin in my life. So my parents said, okay, engineer. Now, I was so bad at math that I knew I would never pass the exam. Forget about being an engineer. So I went quietly to the school. Those days it was All India Higher Secondary. And you could take a sixth subject, only the best 5 counted. So I went and quietly took civics because I knew I wouldn't pass math. I cannot. And the story is I did not. And civics came to my rescue. And years later, my father passed away in 1985. And this was 1972 December, when I showed him my mark sheet after school. And he gave me that rollicking bloody firing, saying 39% in mathematics. This is no number. 1985, he passed away. I never told him that 39 was out of 200. And that civics got me through. Now, there's a story behind it. I'm not here to just entertain you. I'm just backtracking with hindsight what went right. I was very busy in school chasing my passion. And chasing your passion is going to be my first sharing of a learning when you want to be an entrepreneur. You have to chase your passion. If I hadn't chased my passion called cricket, I wouldn't have got admission into St. Stephen's College with 53% marks in All India Higher Secondary. So that passion helped. And the only thing that St. Stephen's would give me was arts. So my parents didn't have an option that maybe he can still take maths or economics, no chance. Economics used to shut down at 85 or 88 in those days. I didn't have 88 in 2 subjects put together. So they gave me arts. Now, see where passion pays off. I was busy playing cricket there also. And perforce, I was put into arts. My father died in 1985, I told you. He almost died in 1974 also, when I stood first in the university in my first year. So I was chasing my passion. I was, as you say, traveling the road less traveled. And years later, I realized if you chase your passion and you travel the road less traveled, you find beautiful things on the way. So lesson number 1 is chase your passion, you'll find beautiful things on your way. I'll show you a commercial that I did in 1990s. So my friend Sneha will play the first commercial. She'll first put the lights down a little bit so you're able to see it. Am I communicating with you, Sneha? You are without technology, but how will you help me? No, I'm good. So if you travel the road less traveled, you find beautiful things on the way. That's what I told you earlier. Then I finished my post-graduation. I was in the top 10 of the university in history in Delhi. And my parents' eyes lit up. Bureaucrat in the making. St. Stephen's was the biggest supplier of bureaucrats to the Indian administrative services. Everyone in the top 40 definitely made it. I was in top 10. So they said, wow, now life is made. So they caught me and they said, here are 80 rupees. That's what it used to take to fill the UPSC forms. I went and had 2 beers with it. So they tried an emotional trick on me. And they said, you know, when you become a collector and you drive up in a car with a light on top and everyone does salam to you, how fantastic will we feel as old parents? I said, that's a dirty, emotional one on me. So I thought for a while, and I said, yeah, I think that is true. After that, one Chaprasi type MLA will come, and I will do a salam to him. How will you feel? They said, they never forgave me for that. They said, you are useless. You can do what you feel like. So I became a tea taster. And I became a tea taster because a very dear friend of mine, who you know as a commentator now, called Arun Lal, he and I were in college playing cricket together, and we had decided one day, this was career planning. We don't know what we'll do, but we'll work together. He was 1 year senior to me, so he got into the tea company first. He gave my biodata to them, so I also got it. Now, follow a pattern. Now, this is not by the book. I'm taking you on a storyline of chase your passion. If you want to be an entrepreneur, chase your passion. Which will bring me to my point number 2 to you, is that chances are all of you read the same books, right? And chances are people in Ahmedabad also read the same books. And chances are in various other places you read the same book. So your logic is in place. An entrepreneur needs magic. Magic comes from the heart and not from the head. This is, again, don't take my word for it. This is what I have experienced. You will have to superimpose your own learning on it. I think all things being equal, which is the logic, those who succeed as entrepreneurs are people who lead with the heart. Now, marketing has various aspects. When I say that lead with the heart, I do not say that throw your head away in the gutter. Follow what is to be, learn the rules and then chase your heart. And I've seen it wonderfully with a company, which all of you know from the good old days as Max Touch to Orange to Hutch to Vodafone. Their technology is in place, that's the head. Their delivery systems are in place, that's the head. But how do they actually do entrepreneurial business with their consumers? That's all from the heart. And I'm going to show you some stuff where it doesn't follow any rule of what is taught in business schools as advertising. I mean, if I follow the good old books of advertising, I would still be doing advertising of the kind which says how to brush your teeth. And some funny guys appear at the back and they get killed and you are smiling and you get a job. It doesn't happen that way. And that will be followed by a favorite campaign of mine from the heart. I will not tell you what it is. So have a look at logic plus magic, mind plus heart, which I think is the second principle of great entrepreneurship. So the second set of commercials now.
You and I
हेलो मास्टर जी। हॉल्टर कुर्ती बनवानी है मास्टर जी। मुझे ना एक अनारकली कमीज सिलवानी है, 32 कली दीजिएगा।
मुझे चाइनीज कॉलर चाहिए।
नेक मेरे को चाहिए स्वीट हार्ट शेप का, और
मुझे स्लिम दिखना है, बिल्कुल स्लिम।
तो याद है रानी ने एक मूवी में पहना था, थोड़ा नेट, फिर थोड़ा चिकन, फिर थोड़ा नेट, उस पर थोड़ा सा घुंघरू चाहिए मुझे, थोड़ा सा छन छन। आप मुझे बैक पे एक ऐसे क्रिस क्रॉस करके एक डोरी दे दीजिए। एक काम करना, 3 इंच रखना, मेरे को टैटू शो करना है। पॉसिबल?
अलग लोग अलग जरूरतें, इसीलिए वोडाफोन मेड फॉर यू ऑफर्स। 1-to-1 कॉल करें और अपना ऑफर चुनें।
अच्छा सुन, अब मेरे वाला जोक सुन।
उसका एक ही फेवरेट जोक है, वो संता और केले के छिलके वाला।
संता रास्ते में केले का छिलका देखकर क्या बोलता है? हाँ? बोलता है अब फिर से गिरना पड़ेगा।
हमेशा यही जोक सुनाती है और खुशी हंस देती है। मैं भी कंपनी के लिए खूब हंस देता हूँ।
संता बोलता है, अरे यार अब तो फिर से गिरना पड़ेगा।
अब फिर से गिरना पड़ेगा।
साथी सही हो तो किस्मत खुल जाती है और जिंदगी खिल जाती है। फेडरल बैंक, आपका परफेक्ट बैंकिंग पार्टनर।
इसे दवाई पीना बड़ा बोरिंग लगता है, इसलिए मैं छिप कर दूध में मिलाकर पिला देता हूँ।
ये मुझे हमेशा दूध में दवाई मिलाकर पिलाते हैं।
इसे पता ही नहीं लगता।
ये दूध इतना कड़वा होता है कि मुर्दे को भी पिला दो तो उठकर भाग जाएगा, लेकिन ये मुझे पिलाकर उन्हें इतनी खुशी मिलती है कि उनकी पोल खोलने को मन ही नहीं करता।
तुमने कुछ कहा क्या?
नहीं कुछ नहीं, अच्छा है, बहुत अच्छा है।
साथी सही हो तो किस्मत खुल जाती है और जिंदगी खिल जाती है। फेडरल बैंक, आपका परफेक्ट बैंकिंग पार्टनर।
मुझे मॉर्निंग वॉक में रुकना बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं है।
जब ये नॉनस्टॉप चलते हैं ना तो उनकी सांस फूल जाती है। पर ये मानेंगे थोड़ी।
ये बार बार रुक जाती है।
फिर मैं आइडिया लगाती हूँ, बीच में रुक जाती हूँ, कभी फूल तोड़ने, कभी सनराइज देखने।
अरे कभी कुत्तों के साथ खेलेगी। पर मैं झिक नहीं करता, इसे ये पसंद है ना। So I am happy.
साथी सही हो तो किस्मत खुल जाती है और जिंदगी खिल जाती है। फेडरल बैंक, आपका परफेक्ट बैंकिंग पार्टनर।
Now, I'm sure you people have read a lot about Vodafone and Hutch and seen those commercials, and these are the new ones. Now, to underline the point I was making, heart over mind, is when Federal Bank first came to us and we had a chat with them. Their problem is they're only known as a Kerala bank, few branches here and there, and now they want to have a national footprint. Any logical old school thinking would have say that 574 branches now in west and east and this and that. They'll be known more for this. People will want to know who the hell is this Federal Bank. They will go and check it out, how many branches they have. So, biggest thing which I believe in, and I'll put my neck on the line for that, is that use your heart to solve your head's problem. Then you're an entrepreneur beyond those that you've seen. Now, the third learning is that entrepreneurs think slightly long term. It's not a fly-by-night operation. It cannot be that you didn't have a vision. And your vision should be such, to my mind, that rest of your peers tell you, are you out of your mind? What are you doing? This is not relevant today. And the smarter guys sit back and say, I know what is relevant. I know how it will build. And this company is going to be $1 billion company now. It was a very small company in the 80s. It was doing products for the intermediary. Everyone said, why the hell are you going on television? And that guy said, I want to go on television because I can see something that you can't see. Run me the next, then we'll talk about it. You've seen most of it, but this is a great story for me.
खटोले में उड़ चली छोटी सी एक मैना, मैं बेचारा क्या करूं जो अटके उससे नैना। उड़न खटोले में उड़ चली छोटी सी एक मैना, खटोले में उड़ चली।
देख लो बच्चों,
अरे ये बात न पिलाना बाबा। बाबा ये क्या है बाबा? बाबा इतना तो टैक्सी में आने जाने का भाड़ा लग जाता है बाबा। हाँ मान गए भाई, पापा मैंने किसी के पास।
देखिए ये गलत बात है। देखिए
हाँ कह रहे हैं। हाँ क्यों बाबा, बड़ा भी तो एक जीरो बड़ा एक और। हाँ एक और बाबा, लास्ट बस लास्ट। भाई दवाई दे देना इनको।
सिर्फ एक टपकती बूंद आपकी किस्मत बदल सकती है। घर में रखिए एमसी हमेशा।
चुटकी में चिपकाए फेविक्विक।
Now, people said that he was a bit crazy to advertise Fevicol in the late 80s because it was a leading brand anyway. It was bought by carpenters and contractors. And they said he's blowing up his money. Some new joker with a mustache is conning him and getting him to spend money on television. Now, Fevikwik was launched, which is a consumer brand, at the back of Fevicol. Initial ads always said from the makers of Fevicol. Fevikwik is a huge brand today. Fevistick was launched at the back of this. That's a consumer brand. So somebody was thinking long term that I am not in the business of selling Fevicol. I'm going to sell, I'm in a business of selling adhesives which are relevant to people's lives. So what is the philosophy behind all of the adhesive portfolio of Pidilite? That the world would be a better place if nothing breaks. And now it could be a chappal breaking, it could be your glasses breaking, it could be a furniture breaking. It's a larger philosophy. It's a larger philosophy, and that's what an entrepreneur has. I must tell you a great story about M-Seal. M-Seal was not invented by Pidilite. M-Seal was bought by Pidilite from Anand Mahindra. And the first piece of work that I did on M-Seal after it was bought by Pidilite is what you saw today. At one of the Economic Times functions, I met Anand Mahindra. He said, "Bastard, if you had made this commercial for me, I wouldn't have sold this brand." So this is how, and that may not be Anand's key business. He's a man that I respect a lot, one of the greatest entrepreneurs of our times. But that was a great compliment from somebody who had just sold a business and said, I wouldn't have sold it otherwise. The other thing that I've seen, and I'm going to share a story about one of your alumni, is that there are no rules for an entrepreneur. There are no rules. And when I was first working on brands like chocolates and confectionery and things, there used to be preconceived notions, and which became the cliches. That a girl or a boy eating a chocolate has to be good looking, as if others don't eat chocolates. And you will do this and you will not do this. Number of times I was told, this girl is a little too dark. I said, so is your bloody chocolate. And so and then comes in a company called Perfetti. Perfetti said, who says you need to show your target audience in your ads? Till then, they were all good-looking people. All the models used to get the roles. I lost a lot of women model friends after Perfetti because they lost a lot of jobs. We started going for actors. We started going for real people. We started going for the kind of people that the target audience will enjoy. The target audience doesn't want to see themselves there all the time. But what is it that the target audience will enjoy? What will make them excited about your product? Perfetti is a rule-breaking company of its own kind. It's one of the largest confectionery companies in the world. And the man who led it a lot from here, called Samir Suneja, who is your alumni, he is now the worldwide CEO of Perfetti. That's a great moment for pride for you and for me. Look at the Perfetti work done over the years across brands. It broke every damn rule of what people said food advertising should be like this. I never thought there was a way to do food advertising. Otherwise, you'll end up doing what the others are doing. You're not a great entrepreneur. So have a look at these.
नया सेंटर शॉक हिला के रखते।
आंडो कॉफी नेक्स्ट। हाँ भाई तुम क्या लाए हो? चुपचाप सारा पैसा इस बैग में भर दो। पीछे अकाउंट नंबर लिखो। Take it.
सिक्योरिटी सिक्योरिटी
आया 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 जी मैडम।
बजरंगी
बजरंगी
फिसल गई जुबान? सेंटर फ्रेश खाओ, जुबान पे लगाम लगाओ।
ये है आम जिंदगी। ये है मेंटोस जिंदगी। मेंटोस दिमाग की बत्ती जला दे।
अब आ रहे हो? गेट आउट।
ये है आम जिंदगी।
कहाँ जा रहे हो? सिट डाउन।
ये है मेंटोस जिंदगी। मेंटोस दिमाग की बत्ती जला दे।
I must talk to you now about adversity. A good entrepreneur actually is not shaken by adversity. He sees an opportunity in adversity. And I think this is, again, I was lucky to work with people who taught me that lesson. All of you, and I'm going to talk about 3 brands, which were all in a moment of crisis. Crisis is too heavy a word. I would say adversity. If you look at the history of Cadbury's Dairy Milk, right up to 1993, it was struggling from 87, and we were struggling with them also. So it's not that the client couldn't unshackle the brand, nor could we. It was a child's brand, promoted as a child's brand, And then they realized that they promoted it so much as a child's brand that the moment the child became a teenager, he said it's a child's brand and left it. So what happened as a result? It stagnated. A number of attempts were made to show some adults also consuming. But the child was so overpowering, the perception was so overpowering, and the history was so overpowering that people wouldn't register the adult eating along with the child. So when in 1994, the Kuch Khas Hai campaign broke, there were hard decisions taken. Hard decision was that we are not going to show a damn child. And lots of people shuddered at the idea because they said 70% of our consumption is children. How can you abandon them? But somebody saw that opportunity in that adversity, and we were able to do a campaign which brought out the child in an adult. So the child loved that stuff. The adult got the license to consume something that he wanted to consume, but thought that I'll be seen to be childish by others. That's one great story. The market doubled and tripled, and today it's another story altogether. The second brand was Kelvinator. Now, Kelvinator, if you look at the history of Kelvinator, it was marketed at some stage by Whirlpool, and it got a stepmotherly treatment there. And a great brand that this country had seen had completely declined. And that's the time we sat together and said, when the world is talking about how your new refrigerator from somebody keeps your apple nutritious, and the country is just about into the phase of the post-liberalization, and we're looking at second and third tier market. So why don't we go back to the basics? What is the basic function of a refrigerator? And go and do that. And we did that very successfully, came up to 17, 18 market share. And the third is Onida, a star brand of the 80s. The devil was the most famous guy in the 80s. Again, they overused it. It became irrelevant to the new people. They did not innovate enough. The time had come to revive it completely, and it happened to a great extent. It's a different matter that you don't hear of Kelvinator and Onida today, because I don't think they recognize the Koreans and the Chinese early enough. Had they done so, they would still be great brands. Somebody should have gone to China in the early 90s and known how to make it cheaper. They didn't. So these are three great stories of an opportunity lying in a moment of adversity. And an entrepreneur need not be an entrepreneur. It is an entrepreneurial spirit. I'm not an entrepreneur. But since I'm heading a company, I must be entrepreneurial about my advertising, my clients' advertising, my clients' brands. So some of you who will become custodians of the businesses of entrepreneurs or the owners of your own enterprise must remember this, that somewhere down the line, there is an opportunity which, if you don't step back and look at it, you'll miss it. So remember this. Here's some stuff from the three brands I just spoke about.
कुछ खास है हम सभी में, कुछ बात है हम सभी में, बात है खास है, कुछ स्वाद है, क्या स्वाद है जिंदगी में।
कैडबरीज डेयरी मिल्क, असली स्वाद जिंदगी का।
कुछ खास है हम सभी में, कुछ बात है हम सभी में, बात है खास है, कुछ स्वाद है
डेयरी मिल्क, असली स्वाद जिंदगी का।
Kelvinator, the coolest one. Kelvinator, the coolest one.
और मुख पे लगा के सांस लेते रहिए। इस विमान पे आपके मनोरंजन के लिए 4 ओनिडा टीवी हैं, 2 आगे और 2 पीछे। शुरू में हम सिर्फ पीछे वाले ओनिडा टीवी चलाएंगे। इससे विमान को उड़ान भरने में सहयोग मिलता है।
The Oneida Unique Collection. Big picture, big sound. कभी देखे हैं ऐसा टीवी?
यात्री कृपया कुर्सी की पेटी खोल लें। उतरते वक्त पीछे वाले ओनिडा टीवी बंद कर दिए जाएंगे। असुविधा के लिए खेद है। धन्यवाद।
Introducing the most powerful digital sound in the world. The new Oneida KY Thunder 650 watts. Ever seen TV like this?
What fun we had. I still remember. We actually didn't tell these people on the road that we had huge speakers behind the trees. So we just said, you have to walk from here to there, that's the shot. And in between, we blasted this damn thing. And those reactions are natural reactions. That's why they look nice. No, everything, if you look at all the 3-4 points I made to you, they just say that you must have your own style. You must know how to take some risks. You must, break the rules and make your own rules. There is a thread that I'm trying to take you through, which is common to everything. There is a thing of people saying you must be out of your mind because you're thinking slightly long term. So everything falls into the same pattern. There's another theory that I have is that entrepreneurs are not always just transactional. Good entrepreneurs know the meaning of goodwill and cheerleaders. If you're a great entrepreneur, I may not be buying your Fevicol because I don't use Fevicol. My carpenter uses it. But do I have a lot of people out here in this room who carry a goodwill for Fevicol, who are cheerleaders for this brand? Yes, I would say there are. I mean, even Ratan Tata would be a cheerleader for Fevicol, though he may not have used it personally. So what does that mean? Which means that you have to do things beyond what your business is, things that you find cheerleaders for. Look at the story of Tatas and Birlas. They get as much goodwill out of the other things that they do all the time. And I think you need, and I have experienced, and I'm going to show you some really good stuff of what does it mean for you to look at a brand or a consumer or an entrepreneur with a positive attitude. So if and when that day comes, you say, this guy, I like him. I like him in a kind of a scenario where there is parity. I like him becomes very, very important for any entrepreneur. I'm going to show you something that I was involved with, something that I did, something very unique, where me and R. Balki of Lintas worked together to do something. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you something that Channel V and us, we work together. So it is not just the cheerleading for those brands. In the process, I'm finding cheerleaders for Ogilvy, who are saying Ogilvy, apart from doing great brand work on things that we can buy, also does a lot of good stuff. I like Ogilvy. And that is something that you must remember, that you all must like Ogilvy. That they must love you. Yeah, can you play the next set?
आज बहुत खास दिन है, मौका है बड़ा काम करने का। उन दिनों भारी बर्फ पड़ रही थी और यहाँ ठंड में रास्ते बंद हो जाते थे। इसलिए हमारी बारी बाकी देश से 6 महीने पहले आई। मुझे आज भी वो दिन याद है, वो खुशी, वो गर्व जो मैंने महसूस की। चाहे बर्फ पड़े या बारिश, ये काम हर दफा मैं पूरा करता हूँ। आज भी उतना ही गर्व और उतनी खुशी होती है।
Oh, Boston University. That's really good. So, when are you traveling to the United States?
11th night, 12th morning.
12th? Oh, isn't that the voting day?
Sorry?
Isn't that the voting day?
Is it? Yeah, but that's fine. One vote won't make a difference.
Well, if you cannot make a difference to your own country, how will you make a difference to another? Why should they have you? Come after the 12th.
Your country is asking for your opinion on how to shape its future. Your vote is your response. Please vote.
Transgenders, better known as Hijras in India, are not like their counterparts elsewhere in the world. Indians consider them sacred, touched by God. Their blessings are auspicious and generally accompanied by their signature clapping. They are often invited to bless newborns and newlyweds. In fact, most Hijras make their living by exchanging blessings for cash at traffic signals. With the help of Hijras, We wanted to educate reckless motorists about a very basic safety procedure they constantly ignored.
कृपया ध्यान दीजिए. May I have attention please? अगर पायलट के जैसे गाड़ी चला रहे हो तो पायलट के जैसा सेफ्टी भी चाहिए. तेरी गाड़ी में ऑक्सीजन मास्क नहीं है, कुर्सी के नीचे लाइफ जैकेट नहीं है, मगर सीट बेल्ट तो है, तो पहना क्यों नहीं रे? मैं सिखा दूं क्या? इधर से बेल्ट ले लो और अपने बॉडी के सामने से खींचो और जांघों के बाजू में ऐसा फिट कर लो. जब तक क्लिक नहीं सुनाई दे, इतना गोरा गोरा मुंह एक्सीडेंट के बाद अच्छा नहीं लगेगा. ए नॉटी गर्ल, तेरे बॉयफ्रेंड को बोल दे सीट बेल्ट ऐसा पहनने का. ए चिकना माल, वीडियो मत ले, सीट बेल्ट लगा. सीट बेल्ट पहनो, दुआ ले लो.
So you must do a lot of things which are relevant to society. If you're a part as an entrepreneur or a brand, you are a part of the society, then display it. Display it honestly. Because when you're fake, people will see through you. You never fool yourself that everyone can make a Birla Mandir. Because Birlas made their mandir in those days in a relevant scenario. You go and say, outside my shop, I'll make a mandir. That doesn't work in today's day and age. One of the last things I want to share with you is something that has kept me very, very busy this year. Busy as hell. I felt like a 25-year-old. And the lesson that I learned out there is a lesson for any entrepreneur, which is stay focused and stay simple. Don't complicate your life. And these are the 2.5 months that I gave to the government of India as it stands today. And if you look at it, it's a very focused strategy. They decided, as per some research, that Mr. Modi's rating was higher than that of BJP. And tough that it must have been to convince senior leaders, they said, we are going to fight this election like a presidential election. And it's going to be ab ki baar Modi Sarkar and not going to be Bhajpa Sarkar. And you can easily imagine how difficult it must have been, because there's some very senior people out there to say that we're going to lead with one person. But I think that was the strategy, that we're going to lead with one person. That person's rating is higher. The results all of you are aware of. So focus strategy is one part, I said. Simplicity is the other part. Now, ab ki baar Modi Sarkar, people say you wrote it. Well, I only wrote ab ki baar. Modi Sarkar was in the strategy. They decided. So what did I have to write? We just kept it simple. Now, what I share with people on this entire campaign is that unlike any other political campaign, it does not use the language of politics. If you look at even the Congress campaign, I mean, some of the things went over my head. Some arajakta nahi something. I haven't used arajakta in my 32 years of... even while talking to a politician, I have not used that. Rajniti nahi kajniti. And I'm not finger pointing at Congress. If you look at all earlier political advertising, it speaks the politician's language, it speaks Doordarshan's Hindi, which none of us could get it all these years. I see some commentators today in cricket who are basically English speaking are now speaking in Hindi, speaking quite well. And I hear the word for options. उनके पास कोई विकल्प नहीं था. I went to my dictionary and said, what is bloody Vikalp? So that was the language of politics. And what did we use? Janta maaf nahi karegi. Now, many of you who are in this speaking must have had moments in your life where somebody said to you, yaar, dekhiye, gadbad mat kar, Bhagwan maaf nahi karega. Where is it? It's from local parlance. Achhe din aane wale hain. Achhe din aane wale hain. I easily know that a friend of yours is down and out and you're trying to cheer him up and say, yaar, don't worry, achhe din aane wale hain. We did not write, I did not write a single word which was not understandable to the rickshawala and right up to the highest levels. Have a look at some things, focused and simple. 2 lessons for any entrepreneur. So, the first set, please.
पेट्रोल डीजल के दाम हर बार बढ़ते गए तो स्कूटर खड़ा कर दिया, बस से चलने लगे। पढ़ाई लिखाई के खर्चों ने हमारी जेबें खाली कर दी, फिर भी मन मारकर काम चलाया। पर जब रोज रोज की हर जरूरत की चीजों के दाम लगातार बढ़ते जाएंगे तो हम अपने बच्चों का भविष्य कैसे बनाएंगे? उन्हें क्या खिलाएंगे? महंगाई को लगातार बढ़ाने वालों जनता माफ नहीं करेगी।
चलो हालात बदले, देश की सरकार बदले, भाजपा को वोट दे, अब की बार मोदी सरकार।
2 एकम 2, 2 दूनी 8, 8 दूनी 24, 24 दूनी 60। अगर आप सोच रहे हैं कि मेरे पहाड़े गलत हैं तो आप गलत सोच रहे हैं। ये महंगाई का वो पहाड़ा है जो इस देश की सरकार हमें पढ़ा रही है। महंगाई का पहाड़ खड़ा करने वालों जनता माफ नहीं करेगी।
चलो हालात बदले, देश की सरकार बदले, भाजपा को वोट दे, अब की बार मोदी सरकार।
हमारा नाव गांव वाले खलिहर रख दिए हैं, दिन भर खाली जो बैठे रहते हैं, बहुत बुरा लगता है। और नौकरी तो कर ले पर नौकरी है कहाँ? और वो हमसे कहते कि हमको वोट दो। तुमने हमको कहा दिया जो हम तुमको वोट दें? पढ़े आए वोट मांगने वाले, युवाओं को बेरोजगार रखने वालों जनता माफ नहीं करेगी।
चलो हालात बदले, देश की सरकार बदले, भाजपा को वोट दे, अब की बार मोदी सरकार।
पढ़े लिखेगा अब हर बच्चा, नारी की हर जगह सुरक्षा, एक काम रहेगा कोई ना कच्चा, देश बनेगा सबसे अच्छा, क्योंकि हम मोदी जी को लाने वाले हैं, अच्छे दिन आने वाले हैं, ओ अच्छे दिन आने वाले हैं।
अब की बार मोदी सरकार।
कमल का बटन दबाएंगे, भाजपा जिताएंगे।
अरे सुनो, कल गांव से भाई का फोन आया था, कहता है थोड़े पैसे भेज दो क्योंकि मेरे खेत की सब्जी बहुत ही सस्ती बिकी है। तो हमने कहा भैया थोड़े पैसे हमें ही भेज दो क्योंकि शहर में सब्जी बहुत ही महंगी बिकती है।
भैया सुना है कि इस बार गांव शहर में सबके दिन फिरने वाले, अच्छे दिन आने वाले हैं।
हाँ सही सुना है। मोदी जी को जिताएंगे, भाजपा को बहुमत दिलाएंगे,
तभी तो अच्छे दिन आएंगे।
अच्छे दिन आने वाले हैं।
कमल का बटन दबाएंगे, भाजपा जिताएंगे।
देश न तो अंदर से सुरक्षित है न बाहर से।
अरे दुश्मन के हमले की बात तो बहुत दूर की है, अगर कोई वारदात हो जाए ना तो भरोसा नहीं कोई कुछ करेगा।
बस कुछ दिन ठहर जाओ, न देश के अंदर न किसी दुश्मन का डर होगा न बाहर, न देश की सीमाओं को नजर लगेगी न दुश्मनों की नजर हम पर उठेगी, क्योंकि अच्छे दिन आने वाले हैं।
अच्छे दिन?
हाँ, मोदी जी को जिताएंगे, भाजपा को बहुमत दिलाएंगे।
हाँ, तभी तो अच्छे दिन आएंगे।
कमल का बटन दबाएंगे, भाजपा जिताएंगे।
कुछ दिनों बाद पानी के लिए इतनी दूर आकर पैर नहीं तुड़वाने पड़ेंगे।
क्यों री? तेरे ससुराल से डोली आने वाली है क्या?
पानी हमारे पास आने वाला है, अच्छे दिन आने वाले हैं।
सही बात। मोदी जी को जिताएंगे, भाजपा को बहुमत दिलाएंगे,
तभी तो अच्छे दिन आएंगे। कमल का बटन दबाएंगे, भाजपा जिताएंगे।
न मुझे किसी ने भेजा है, न मैं यहाँ आया हूँ, मुझे तो गंगा ने बुलाया है।
एक झलक जो दिख जाए, दिल से दिल अब मिल पाए। तुम चलो, तुम्हारे साथ चले, मिलकर करे सपने साकार। अब की बार मोदी सरकार।
So that was the main campaign. The last one, the Varanasi rally of his, rally was in the evening. The next morning we ran that. So it was that hectic. That's what I was telling you, that 2.5 months, one didn't know whether you were sleeping or waking up or what were you doing. Focused and simple is what I left you with. Now, we must also have fun. Every entrepreneur who takes himself too seriously actually misses out on opportunities. We should have fun. We should look at the opportunity of having fun. You look at the mood of the audience, and you gear your strategy accordingly. And there is magic that can be got. Of the entire campaign, I had great memories and great this thing, but we did something which, again, as we said, the road lesser taken. Nobody in the history of politics in the world has used satire and animation for a political campaign. Have a look at the next 6. I had a ball doing these.
How's that? How's that? How's that?
नो करप्शन, नो भ्रष्टाचार, इसीलिए अब की बार मोदी सरकार।
और ये बल्लेबाज बिल्कुल छक्के मारने के मूड में लग रहे हैं और ये उठाया बल्ला और अरे कौन है ये स्पीड ब्रेकर?
हमारी मांगे पूरी करो।
हमारी मांगे पूरी करो। अबे मेरी मांग भी पूरी कर दो यार।
नो फालतू धरना, नो टाइम वेस्टिंग यार, इसीलिए अब की बार मोदी सरकार।
How's that? अबे मैं बोला how's that? No! अबे तेरे को समझ में नहीं आता क्या है बिट्टू?
नो गुंडागर्दी, नो मारो मार, इसीलिए अब की बार मोदी सरकार।
और ये एम्पायर टॉस के लिए तैयार। एक कैप्टन आ गए हैं, पर ये दूसरे कैप्टन कहाँ है? नो कैप्टन, कमाल है, नो कैप्टन।
बिना कैप्टन की टीम खाएगी मार, इसीलिए अब की बार मोदी सरकार।
भाई साहब, आपके कपड़े कहाँ गए? क्या बताऊं, महंगाई पैंट भी ले गई यार, इसलिए अब की बार मोदी सरकार। मैच का समय निकला जा रहा है, पर बल्लेबाज कहीं दिखाई नहीं दे रहे हैं। अरे बल्लेबाज को खींच के लाया जा रहा है। बच्चे को कितना दुखी करेंगे? लगता नहीं कि बल्लेबाज पारी संभालना चाहते हैं। जिम्मेदारी से इनकार, इसलिए अब की बार मोदी सरकार।
They forgot to put my favorite one. I worked on this with an animator. No studios, nothing, from home. Because they were all looking, what the hell is he doing? There were people trying to find out what are we doing. So just 2 of us worked on these. There was one which I really loved, where there's a x-axis and a y-axis, and there's a graph going up, and there's a cricketer who's dancing on his way on the incline. And the commentary says, भारत का रन रेट आसमान छूता हुआ, पूरी दुनिया की नजर है भारत पे. Then it falls from there, and this guy is hanging on to it. अरे ये क्या, रन रेट 9 से गिरकर हो गया 4.5, इसीलिए अब की बार मोदी सरकार. So for those who are, some of you are taking notes, I don't think we need to, but if you are, I'll just give you a quick take on what all I've said to you. I've said to you, make your own road, follow your passion. Put as much heart into your ventures as mind. Think long term and not in short term. Write your own rules. See crisis as an opportunity rather than get bogged down by them. Think society and associate your brands with some social causes. Get some cheerleaders, that's what it means. Have a focused plan and audaciously follow it. Enjoy what you are doing. Now, one last point I want to make to you. There's a question that we ask ourselves, and every entrepreneur will have to ask himself, that how big will we get till we start getting bad? And that has to do with complacency. When you have risen from a medium-sized company to a large-sized company, or from a small-sized company into a medium-sized company, then you say, now let's not disturb the pattern. Now let it be like this. And I think that's the beginning of the end. You have to go on, you have to do larger things which nobody has done earlier. Things that people sit up and say, only he could have done that. Don't lose that spirit. Don't make your success your biggest chain. Take the next one. Do things that have never been done. There are 2 commercials from 2 leaders in their fields who have gone and done something which is absolutely amazing, unprecedented, run on television at lengths that nobody could believe. So last 2 for me, please.
तीन दिन से कह रही हूँ इस दाल से इसका कुछ नहीं होने वाला। मेरी दाल के 2 चम्मच पिलाने दे।
और मैं भी आपको 3 दिन से कह रही हूँ दादी कि बाहर का खाना अलाउड नहीं है।
ये घर का है।
चलो मुंह खोलो।
तेनू पता है पुत्र, बचपन में जब क्रिकेट खेल के भूखा प्यासा आता था ना, मेरी दाल की 6 कटोरियां पी जाता था।
अच्छा?
हाँ। आज 2 चम्मच तो पिलाने दे।
दादी।
इतने दिन से कह रही हूँ मेरी दाल के 2 चम्मच पिलाने दे। ये बात तेरे पल्ले नहीं पड़ती?
आपके पल्ले पड़ती है।
बड़ी सोनी लग रही है तू।
डॉक्टर को बुलाऊं?
सिर्फ 2 चम्मच, प्रॉमिस। अच्छा चल, आई लव यू, बस।
हद कर दी दादी, इतने दिन से समझा रही हूँ, आपको बात समझ में नहीं आती। क्या मजाक है दादी?
ओए, आंखें बड़ी बड़ी मत कर। बर्थडे है इसका, ये तो तेरे लिए लाई हूँ। ले।
और वो?
वो
दादी। मॉर्निंग दादी।
गुड मॉर्निंग। पुत्र, 2 चम्मच पिलाने दे, सिर्फ 2 चम्मच।
पिला दो।
पूरा बचपन जुबां पे रख लिया, तेरी आँच का उतरा जो मैंने चख लिया। पूरा बचपन जुबां पे रख लिया, तेरी आँच का उतरा जो मैंने चख लिया।
ये मैं, ये यूसुफ, लंगोटिया यार सी मेरा। लाहौर में हमारे घर के सामने एक बड़ा बाग था। उस बाग का गेट बाबा आदम के जमाने। रोज शाम को हमने वहाँ पतंगे उड़ानी और उसके बाद जाके यूसुफ की दुकान से झझरिया चुरा के खानी।
झझरिया?
और मेरा साहब नमस्ते।
नमस्ते। मेरी पोती मुंबई वाली।
और बेटे क्या हाल चाल है?
बचपन की तंग गली फिर से कूदे फांदे, छोटी छोटी मीठी चोरी गांठ लेके बांधे।
हेलो, अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
फाजिल स्वीट्स?
हाँ जी। दादा जान, दिल्ली से किसी की कॉल है।
हेलो,
यूसुफ अंकल?
कौन?
जी मैं सुमन बोल रही हूँ दिल्ली से, आपके बचपन के दोस्त बलदेव जी की पोती। याद है बचपन में आप दोनों झझरिया चुरा के खाते थे?
बचपन की तंग गली फिर से कूदे फांदे, छोटी छोटी मीठी चोरी गांठ लेके बांधे। एक पतंग सा उड़ता था परिंदों की तरह, परिंदों की तरह, परिंदों की तरह। एक दौर था मन मन मोर था, एक दौर था मन मन मोर था।
पार्टीशन के वक्त हम रातों रात हिंदुस्तान आ गए।
दादू?
यूसुफ दी बड़ी आजादी।
कागजों की कश्तियों में डूबा रहता था, झांकती खिड़कियों में उलझा रहता था। वो भी क्या दौर था, मन पे न जोर था। एक दौर था मन मन मोर था, एक दौर था मन मन मोर था।
भैया थोड़ा जल्दी।
मन मोर।
हाँ जी, कौन? हैप्पी बर्थडे यारा। यूसुफ, वो यूसुफ, मेरे बल्लू, यूसुफ यार।
So that's about it. I'll leave you with one last thought, which is entrepreneurship flourishes when you respect your partners. And so I would like to take this opportunity of thanking my younger partners at Ogilvy, film directors, music directors, and my clients who have put together all the stuff that you have seen today. Everything is Ogilvy and its clients and done by hundreds of people. I wish you all the luck. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So we'll now just open the floor for three quick questions. Three quick questions.
Thank you all. Thanks. Yeah.
Hi, Piyush.
Hi.
Thank you so much for such a heart-touching session. My question is like when you take up an assignment, how much do you see that the goodwill of the brand, and how much do you really go in depth of ensuring that ensuring in the sense like you are confident in the brand that it will deliver on what you are promising to the people?
See, the difference between a product and a brand is that the products are made in factories and brands are made in hearts. So you can be transactional for a while. You can be transactional in a sale which you have to get it over within the next 2 days. But if you're able to combine brand values and transaction at the same time, chances are you'll last longer and make better bonds with your consumers. So we keep both of these things in mind.